Good evening and welcome everybody, it's Obi-Wan Pez for and Simplex Pachinko. We are back in the Manor, playing Blueprints, starting about halfway down page 6 of our notes. Oh man. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Well, the trash is out, the recycling is out, and we are about ready to go. Ooh. There's stuff on that globe. Orindia. And Erse. Hadn't really noticed a whole lot. I don't suppose there's anything to click over here, but Anyway. Starting in on day 20. Goals for tonight: find more rooms, just generally. We want to buy all of the possible books that we can buy in the library, or not the library, the bookshop. So we want to buy as many books as we can for the bookshop, which means we do need a lot of money by the time we find it. The bookshop can only be drafted off of the Nook, I believe. Which does limit the number of times it can show up. Right. We need our controller plugged in. Hang on a minute. Totally unplugged my camera, didn't I? Yep, okay, good, we're back. Okay. So... that is not it. That's inconvenient. Alright, let's try that again. Let's see. That's odd. Seems to already be plugged in. However, it might be on the wrong row. Try that. Yep, that's it. Cool. Okay, so we're going to go back out first. Across the grounds. And figure out what we have on the outside. If we have the school, I think that's going to be what we want to do for the day. Is basically draft every possible school room. within a timely manner. Spelled as the house. It's the first time I think I've seen that. Closing address, etc., etc. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. This is open. So we still need to find one more gas switch. We know that there's one at the orchard, which is currently heating up all of the apple trees, and so that's going to allow us to get something. It's going to improve our apples for every day or something like that. Parlor. Because we like games. That's more interesting. We'll hold off on the reading nook for a minute. Let's do the, I can't do the observatory because we don't have the gems. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do the reading nook. And then on this side, we have the billiard room. Sure. I think on both sides, and this one, I would like to be able to come at both of the wings from above and see if we can't get one of the bedrooms that has so far eluded us. I say eluded. I could very well have done it. 17. This is 4 squared is 16 minus 10 is 6. This is right. I mean, so like this should be. So the only way this is going to make sense. Not even. Okay, let's try it. This would be like 13 minus 10 squared would be 100, so that doesn't make any sense. If it was 13 squared minus 10 squared, that's still 69. And not something that's going to work for this. It's only the numbers 1 through 20. Okay, let's try this. 13 minus 10 is 3. Squared is 9. Nice. That is what it is. Okay. So 18 minus 16 is 2. Squared is 4. Man, secret garden, nice. Do enjoy that one. Chalk. Okay, library. Like it. Open book. Think I got a duplicate this time? Yeah, pump system. Pool Series 8. Luxury requirements of today's indoor in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable to allow you to use multiple pumps to control water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it aquarium, fountain, good old-fashioned swimming pool. Right? Water level indicators, source labels, selection buttons. Whether you're using a single tank system or array of pumps, water control panel serves as a central hub to EPCW. Panels fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs. The function is simple. Press a button to select the source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply select the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you've selected a source using water control panel, next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to or from one of your supply tanks. Pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and receive even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. Use water control panel to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. Okay. Yeah, that was not helpful. Right. Shops. Bookshop. Rare. Tucked away in secluded corners of the estate, giving guests the little opportunity to appreciate the curated selection of equally rare books it offers. Titles purchased in the bookshop will be automatically added to the library's book request form, which fittingly is the only room in which this floor plan can be drawn. Okay. So it can only be drawn from here. Yeah, there we go. Conference room seems appropriate. Green terrace is a dead stop. And observatory goes up away from the corner. Conference room. Right. I want to see if we can get one of the bedrooms. Something special. Not really. Alright, classroom. Ah, damn, man, come on. Ugh. Need gems. Closet it is. Yep. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That's the same as it always was. Take all conference notes, place them in the office safe, and safe code 9083 is a lie. Security's helpful. Quarters always unlocked. Pantry gets money. Security. I do not have a key card, therefore we want this to currently be set to low. There's one key and wind-up key. Right, the parlor has not been touched yet. Keycard systems set security level low at the moment. And change offline mode to unlocked. Bedroom. Whenever you enter, gain 2, so free movement. Secret passage can't do. Dark room, kind of pointless, so bedroom's fine. Again, get free movement into it. Nothing will be able to go to the foundation, sadly. Sure, study. Alright, Black Queen D8. Makes sense. Gotta wait on that. I don't know if it's possible. There's a little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all of the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. I honestly have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think that this could be pulled off by Thursday. Right, being all off by 1 letter. Worth a shot. Study. GLDRN, so nothing helpful there. Okay, so all we've got at the moment is this. I don't know. Let's try it. Another key. That's actually very helpful. So. Alright, it doesn't appear to be anything that we can really use there. Okay, can't go there. That's just a closet, so we come back out here. Go back to the main lobby. Nook. Another library. Interesting. Or the guest bedroom or the pantry. Secondary library, which now we get another card for. Sightseer's Guide, Swimbird, Fixed Stars, History of Rinda, EPCW, Pump System, Drafting Strategy, Architectural Design 3. So I think we'll pass this time. Classroom. While drafting in the classroom, may draw new floor plans for each compass in your house. Right? Right. We know about that. Grade 1. Den is going to allow us to go back down again, which again is something that I feel is going to be necessary in order to find some of the bedrooms, I think especially. Courtyard, storeroom, corridor. Courtyard is actually a pretty decent one to do. Meantime, damn. Right, spare room, pantry. Spare room can get us back to the corner. And classroom, we don't have the gym. Because of course we don't. Okay, boudoir gets us rerolls. Guest bedroom just gets us more steps. Laboratory gets us the experimental house features. Can't do it because we don't have the gym. Cool. Maybe let's take some rerolls for now. Okay. Alright, that one's going to be boarded up because we are at the corner. So, run straight back. Can get to the courtyard. Classroom. Hallway does get us to the foundation, which currently is blocked. So, I don't know. I kind of like that. I think that's going to be our best bet for the moment. Right. Foundation. Spare door gets us to the utility closet where we can shut everything off. Shut the security doors off anyway, and then they'll all be open. That works pretty well. Pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump. The utility closet is going to be the most help at the moment. Alright, keycard system is now off. Alright, we can go downstairs anytime we want now. Quarters always unlocked. Pantry gets us 4 gold. Let's risk the corridor at this point, I think. And then let's go back. Guest bedroom, dead end. Storeroom, dead end. Dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Do that. We want... Ugh. Security's a long way. Classroom, billiard, conference room. Now that we've unlocked the door and set it, we want the security level to actually now be high because we have unlocked the system. So they're going to show up more often. Hope that works like that. Otherwise we wasted a lot of steps for nothing. Nice. Another courtyard. Furnace or storeroom. I mean... Courtyard is always left unlocked. Let's see it. No shovel. Curses. It's alright. Great. Can't do those, can only get guest bedroom. Which is still nice because we still kind of need the 10 steps, but... Pantry can get us 4 gold. And more steps. I do like the workshop. Sorts of cool stuff, huh? Yep, lockpicks. Nice. Okay, metal detector and lockpick kit. Pick sound amplifier. I don't know what this does. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Nice. Okay, I don't like chamber of mirrors because you can only come in one way. I can't do courtyard though. Yeah, Chamber of Mirrors is great when you have all four sides available to you. Observatory can't do. Guest bedroom might be our best bet. At least just gain 10 steps. Keycard. Don't need it. Right, parlor. Yeah. The black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Okay. The statement on the black box is true. Assume true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Assume true, just for the moment. So therefore, the black box is not empty would have to be false, which would mean that the black box would have to be false, which is a contradiction. So assume true. The statement on the black box is true. Wait, no, we already did that. So we can't assume that this is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Okay, so white has to be false. The statement on the black box is true. Therefore, the statement on the black box is false. A box with a false statement contains the gem. Therefore, the box with a true statement contains the gem, which forces this one to be true. The black box is not empty. That can't be right. This leads to a paradox. But the problem here is that, like, the rest of it kind of works out. It's going to mean that all three of them have to be false, and that doesn't make any sense. The statement on the black box is not true, so it means that this is false. A box with a false statement contains the gems, therefore a box with a true statement must contain the gems. The black box is not empty. Okay, let's go backwards. Assume true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Therefore, the statement on the black box is true would be true, which forces blue to be false. The black box is not empty means that the black box is empty. Therefore, right, we assume that this is true. Statement on the black box is true, which means that a box with a false statement contains the gems. The black box is not empty, false means the black box is empty, and therefore this one's going to have to be the one with gems in it. Thought about that way too hard. Yeah, that's just way down there. Back up the right side. So entrance hall or reading nook. Move it all that way. Blessing the gardener. Add 8 courtyards to your draft pool for 2 more days, seems like. Straight through, I guess. Let's see if our special key can work here first. Yes. Then we use the pick sound amplifier. Chamber of mirrors. Possible, though perhaps annoying. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Would not work. It's going to be a dead end. It'll be fine, I guess. Let's do chamber of mirrors. This one's always a little weird. Right, so we're going to be able to get in that door as well. Right, then just because we go and do that, then yes, okay. I need the power sledge, because there is a wall here that deserves some knocking down. So that's my problem. I can't get in there. I can't get in there without the power sledge. Okay, another den. Another classroom. I do like the classrooms. I keep saying that I want to go there. Let's build another den. We also go back in here, around, get to the Hall of Mirrors. I'm into the 10s, I don't like that. The other side over there again. But we do get a key out of it. That's good. So we're not going to be able to get to the Chamber of Mirrors here at all. We can redraw the floor plan. Observatory, storeroom, corridor, and we can't get into there either. All right, fine. Observatory it is. Classroom. Alright, what do we have today? Lots of steps. Nope. Apples are extra delicious. 3 extra steps. And 1 diamond. Great. So our food is ready. Okay, grade 2 apple. Nice. Right, so this is our mathematics worksheet, which is used in the billiard room, and we're good. We're just picking all of the locks today. Yeah, let's keep going. Science. Fun. Use the elements below to form the answers to each question below. There's no G here, so... Right. Steam. Yep. Okay. So then... Using... Oh, Jacob. Oh, Quinn. Oh my god. This is amazing. Alright. Grade 4, Geography. Okay. Identify each of the realms on the worksheet. So... Right, map. devoted moon. Ah, those are words. C. S-E-I. Orse. Inse. Irse. Reindeer. Seeker of signs. This eclipse. In eclipse. Okay. What are the names of their gods? I don't think they align with the... I don't think they align with the moons or planets. Tharuja, Mamora, Vea, Fenmora, and Mora. We got Mila, Orinda, Joya, and Rina, which are none of those. So, okay. The Hosha. I can't see what that other word is. The South Key. Infinity. Oh, right. Ad break's going for 3 minutes, so we'll be right back. Thank you everybody for sticking around, and yeah, don't know. We'll figure something out.
Shame.
Hello
Shame.
there.
Hey, famished, how's it going? Womp womp because I wasn't here. So, this is interesting. The South Key shows a path between Chevron, Gamma? I don't remember what symbol that is exactly. Rhombus and butts. I don't know. Looks like a cartoon butt. Or something. But if we look at the Seeker of Seeker of Signs thing that we had over there, right? The connection between Chevron and Gamma, Gamma and Diamond, Rhombus, Rhombus and Butts, and Chevron does make a nice little cycle. However, there is also a connection between Chevron and Rhombus, which, like, for this, doesn't really work unless you count going to infinity. Which, like, I'm not sure you should. Ah. Or sphere, third era. South Key. The Sacred Circle. I need to look more carefully at what that is. The Spiral of Stars. Almost 4 full rotations. But that's the sun this time, that's not... On the other side it looked a bit like... planets. Eagle holding bat and just... or... no. Just as holding eagle and a bat is strange. That's a dial on a telephone. Or looks like it anyway. Alright. Might be it for now. So, move on. Meh. Might as well, right? I mean, we don't really have anything that I care about at the moment. Pound second, pick sound amplifier is nice, but like, well, Oh, are we done? Actually, that's a good point. We are done, with the exception of going downstairs. So we're gonna hang out, check item, pick sound amplifier. Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. So each of these things represents a continent, and then you can get their pictures. Been doing math most of the day? Nice. It's got to be a good day. C minus only 4. Okay. I hope this isn't a political statement. Yikes. Alright, I'm not going to remember what these are, so page 7. Okay, we go this thing over here, followed by this thing over here, followed by is 5 out of 7. Which 5 out of 7? Math is easy, but now you're forcing yourself to apply it with word problems. Yeah, best to get used to it now. I agree. Challenging yourself is also a very good thing to do. Okay, and this one up here is an insult, but it's also 4 technically. Arch airs. Yeah, okay. That thingy up there. Okay, top right. Must be somewhere in this area here, I think. Judging by... No. Fin airs. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Okay. By 16, we can make it to the foundation and start heading downstairs. Still nothing over here. All right. We're gonna call it a day here. Academic Manor, 4 classrooms and a library. In fact, 2 libraries. Right. No new rooms found. We're gonna save and quit here because I'm losing it. It's all good, but I just can't focus right now. It's terribly sad. So, We're going to head over and find a friend. um, so let's head over to Errolm, maybe. Nice. Errolm underscore 237 is a service veteran and person who does Elite Dangerous all over the place. Has been working on being an Elite Dangerous partner for a long time and does other really cool stuff. So if you want to check her out, you can go to Errolm underscore 237 and we'll be just going there in a second. So thank you everybody for hanging in there. I didn't have a nap earlier today, so I think that might be doing it. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow for mathy type stuff. And then on Friday, we're going to do more Baldur's Gate. Thursday, we've got more TTRPG planning. I've got a few things that I need to put down on paper, so hopefully I can mess around with it and see how it goes. So, thank you everybody for coming. My name's Obi-Wan Pez. This is N Simplex Pachinko. Catch you next time.